You bastards.
All right, we live. You bastards.
You bastards.
Ooh, you bastard.
Ooh. Yo,
Okay, it came up a 5. It came up a 5, and that's Dreek now.
And it's still
Oh,
Zoom.
Of course it is.
It's still
You
Zoom.
moved everyone.
I moved everyone. I
Wide zoom.
shifted you all on my screen.
Wide zoom in.
All right. So, shit, it just blacked out. So, we met, this guy at a tavern, right? Gray-haired man. His name is Abernath. He has information about Ovella. Wants us to escort him and his Duchess. Cause is from Ovella. That's why he chose us to escort him. Routes have been cut off to Ovella for a time. Swarms of small monsters in Ovella that swarm when attacking and turns our skin black and decays when hit. He's bringing back the Duchess to her adoptive parents. Want to travel before she got married and everything, which happened to be before everything closed down. We will be paid handsomely to bring the Duchess. Ovella is built densely in the forest, so an airship is out of the question. A fellow with short black hair and leather pants named Alec.
Alec LeDouche.
Alec LeDouche.
The douche.
Closes the door behind Abernath. Works for the guild, realizes we're all famous, especially Cause and Bud. The guild wants to investigate. They want us to gather the black substance and study it, and grab some creatures back with us. Lots of the armor made from the Sinborn has been made at Bud's armor shop. No transition there, but yeah. The ship is named the Dead Treasure. We have to take the Bay of Death to get there. The Bay of Death looks like deep, dark black water. Vulcan heard stories about the Bay of Death, monsters in the water, even before the happening. We are heading to the shore. What's it called?
Awakening.
The Awakening. Yeah, I think I wrote the happening because I forgot what it was called. My bad.
It's happening.
It's happening.
The thing that
It's
happened.
working. It's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. So, yeah, it takes half a day to reach the ship. We walk there, we see the gold writing, dead treasure on the ship. Looks of dark mahogany, which are trees Cause knows are grown in Ovella. The Duchess is named Synexi. She has silver hair, but is not old, 6'2", and slender, in a dress.
Tall as shit.
What?
I said she tall as shit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed. We can tell
Yeah.
Abernath is her butler. Her full name is Synexi Unu. Abernath is grateful for our help. We board the ship, and we are told our voyage will take 2 days. The captain is laughing that we are on board. Dreek knows the blah blah blah. Rain and thunder are happening. We hear cannon fire and shrieks that go away in an instant. We bring 5 people on board and 1 dead body. They said they escaped Ovella. They were getting stung by creatures. Heavy, decaying dark spots were all over the dead guy's arms. We could tell that he dealt with the creatures we learned of. Or not the dead guy, one of the alive guys. The dead body has similar marks, but much worse. They are horrible sting marks. Cause heals some of the marks. The captain is named Raish, and he will help us on our trek. For a fee, he offers us a safe passage home. Captain Raish Harold is one of the most successful pirate captains. He came aboard his ship. Ship and sold his ship back to his captain.
After coming on?
Oh, right.
Yeah, he got on the ship, took the ship, sold it back to the captain, and kept the ship.
Right. He'll do anything for a buck. And that's all I got.
We'll do anything for a dollar. Yes. Yes.
But he was
Yes,
also
good job.
true to his word.
True to his word. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Cool.
Yes. Good job, Drake. Point of inspiration
Thank
there for you.
Thank you.
Good
Um,
notes there.
It was good notes.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks. I tried. This
You guys had gotten on a ship with Raish. He also was kind of a douche. But you guys did make a deal. You guys are gonna get the Duchess down to Ovella, and he's gonna be your ride home when you guys are done. And he's gonna see if you guys are willing to be cut in with some of these jewels that he's got as well. In that, you guys are... I'm not even on the map here. There we go. Oh, so you guys traveled the Bay of Death and realized that a lot of the stories of the Bay of Death are kind of true. But at least for you guys were lucky enough to kind of go by, knowing that you guys, or finding out that you guys are with one of the best pirate captains. It easily could have been another one of his ships fighting off in the distance that you guys had heard the night before. As you guys come closer to Ovella, the captain told you that he would drop you guys off. And essentially he meant, jump off my boat, please, so I can continue on, and I will keep my word of bringing you back, as long as you guys don't die or squeal on me.
Do we get a dinghy?
Oh. Do you get a dinghy? Are you asking him?
I mean, do I see any dinghies?
Go ahead, roll your perception to see see if you've seen any dinghies on this boat.
Perception, you said?
Yes. Okay. You've seen a couple dinghies. There's at least two of them.
Hold on a
And he-
second. Did that roll? For me, it didn't roll.
It did. It rolled. It did. I see a perception.
I saw
It
something
rolled twice.
Oh, it like went to the
does
side
inspire
under the sidebar
advantage.
for me.
Yeah. 25 and a 15.
Okay,
Both
it's
of them.
like locked on the screen. Okay, whatever.
But both of them make it anyway. But yeah, you see two dinghies. They're covered up with like tarps, and captain kind of turns around and he's just like, "Well, you got me there. I wasn't gonna give you one, but I guess I'll give you one now since you asked."
Yay.
Whoa.
Clear eyes.
As it comes to evening, as he told you he was going to drop you off in the dark, you guys come to a small pass in between a small island and the mainland of Ovella. As you guys come through, you guys see that there's probably just enough room for the dinghy to get through. And he's like, "All right, guys, so a deal's a deal, right? No squealing and we dealing. Are you ready?"
Suppose so.
Whenever you are.
He sends
What
he
option do we have?
he sends a couple of his boys to go get one of the dinghies, and they set it up and they haul it off to the side, and it's strapped on with the ropes and it's ready to go down. You guys get on?
Yes.
Is that a question or were you narrating?
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
kind of both, but I'm pretty
wait.
sure you guys get on.
I mean,
Yes.
if it's between you
Just
take the
looking at
dinghy
it.
or swim.
I prefer not to swim.
Can I just like glance into the boat? Is it like full of holes or anything? Like,
Give me an investigation.
oh shit.
He was too willing.
Oh, I don't. I rolled a 18 in the what's that? Hang on
18?
a second, let me.
Oh, you weren't connected. That's fine.
I was not connected.
Yeah, there's no holes in there.
Okay.
They just seem like old, like they haven't been used in a while. They've kind of been sitting up there. Most people that go overboard, they're not giving dinghies to.
Sure, makes sense.
So that's what you're working with. So at most, you're hoping that it stays together when you guys hit the water.
Hold on. What about the royals? Are you expecting them to swim too?
No, they're getting on the dinghy with you guys.
He wasn't gonna give us a dinghy, so they're expecting them to swim.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yeah, they were with you guys, and they're just like, hey, everyone's getting the fuck off this boat, in one way or another.
And it fits us all on it.
It fits, yeah. If it'll fit all of you.
Okay.
What
Just
about
barely.
what about the like treasure and stuff? Are they like, is the Duchess bringing all that with her?
No. She's not bringing any of it with her at the moment. No. She knows it's on the boat. She has no idea the deal you guys had made. She knows that some of it is supposed to be sold, but she's
Okay.
thinking he's probably going to make like a round trip or so. She has no idea what the deal you guys have made with him. She's thinking like it's on the boat and it's safe.
And a part of that deal was that he wouldn't like sell or steal it, right? Or like we'd give him a cut at the end. Was that what we had agreed to? I
Yeah,
don't
it was
recall.
either take a cut of what he might sell, in agreement that if he does sell it, you guys don't squeal, he'll come back and get you guys. He's also your ticket out as well, so he's kind of going back and forth between both at the moment. But you guys were wondering how to get out. He was like, I'll come get you guys, but the only way I'll do is if you don't squeal about these jewels that I got.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Yeah, my stuff's not rolling for me. I just did that to check.
That's
Whatever.
weird because I see it.
Yeah, I saw that
Maybe
too.
I'm just gonna refresh because it's like all messed up for me.
Alright,
I
this
saw
is
it.
just. Nah, never mind.
So you guys all get into the dinghy and you watch as all the guys kind of do kind of like a cliche, and they just kind of start lowering you guys down little by little. And as you guys hit the water, you guys kind of feel you guys do feel like a strong current pulling you, almost like a river through this pass. And it starts to get a little rocky. So I'm gonna have everyone here. Oh, who do we lose, Josh?
Nice.
I'm here.
Oh,
So,
We lost James for briefly.
yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
that's James.
I tried everything. I even ran clearing certificate cache through my command console. I did everything. And they said the last thing is if all that fails, it's because the website has to update their certificate and there's nothing I can do.
The only reason that doesn't make sense is because everyone else here got a valid cert out of it.
I know.
So, and I've never seen that error before. I tried doing an image search for it as well, and I've never seen it. Usually, they ask you if like you want to proceed or if like.
Yeah.
I found about 5 YouTube videos that all show it, but
Okay.
But they were all showing like a way to try and go around it.
Bypass it.
RJ's changed browser. I tried every browser I can think of, and none of them work.
Quick, Josh, install a virtual machine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let me see let me see this one. Give this to you, Josh. Let's see if this might work.
Yeah, I turned it on and off again. I've literally exhausted all that I've found.
Out of curiosity, are you trying to get to the HTTP or HTTPS?
Well, that's the only link I have is HTTPS.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
Yeah.
Right from inside. So.
Yeah, that link does not work.
Weird.
Makes me sad, yes. Very weird. All right. Oh, you know, I'll let that. In fact, I will. I pull all you guys over here. How do I pull everyone to the scene?
I right click and activate.
Just right click.
I think you have to right click and then you have to yell activate,
Activate.
Aha.
and it's.
Starting to pull.
OMG, it's dark.
Is it dark? Did I not give you guys vision? Everyone should have.
I'm good. I can see.
Looks like it's loading for me.
I can't
Yeah, I'm
see
loading as
anything.
well.
That's
I
all
see
I
it
can
great.
see.
Yes, loading.
Look
Yeah,
at the
that's
stream.
fine.
I'm not lying.
Might still be loading.
Maybe.
But did you see Acacia get over you?
I don't see no.
If it doesn't, if it's not loading, double click on the world map and then double click back in. It loaded for me after that.
That works also.
Cannot switch scenes.
They say you don't have vision.
Yes, I do not have dark vision, so it is dark for me.
Yes.
I see my token, but
You do
I
not
can
have a
see.
token with vision.
Utter
also can
darkness.
see.
I think it's dark for you guys. I think I know why. I don't know why I did this.
Oh, I can walk and make it appear.
Oh, that's
Can you?
interesting. Yeah, let the stream.
Oh, there we go. I see now.
What can everyone see and what can't everyone see? Is now what?
I'm just looking at.
I can see too, like the edge of the rocks
Well, I see
in
Ross.
the water.
Pause
I
for
can see
the-
out to here.
Does everyone see what I see?
Pause
And
for
Ross
the-
can see.
Alright.
I see nothing.
I see just me.
Oh no.
I see a gray
I
screen.
see
Loading.
a little bit of stuff. Some rocks.
Okay, I didn't know that this had everyone so dark in here, so I'm just updating everyone's vision real quick. I apologize. Thought I had it. I thought I placed everyone's vision to actually see. But happens. Zoom, can you see anything or no?
Still gray.
How about now?
New change. Should I reload?
Try
I
to
see it.
reload it and see what happens.
Okay, it's refreshing.
Okay.
We are level 6, RJ.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, now I see something.
Quick. You got everyone can see stuff a little bit?
Yep.
Okay, so I just placed everyone's dim vision at 60 just to make it easy. I didn't expect it to be all that extra dark, but all right. Everyone, go ahead and give me a dex save real quick, please.
Oh boy.
As you guys are in your boat, you guys have no real control over it. It's just kind of being taken by the current, and it is going to smash into one of these rocks right here, and it is going to break because, like we said, it was old. So you guys, let's see if you guys take any damage. Let's see if you guys drown. Let's see what happens.
Drown.
I don't think I'm gonna drown.
I'm not sure. I'm good.
No, the only one that's not going to drown is Acacia.
How do I
Everyone
roll
else is-
specifically a saving throw for it?
I did it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, me too.
I rolled a 21 on D&D Beyond. Take it away from me.
Oh,
I
here
saw
we go.
that.
Oh yeah, don't forget
Oh,
to
that's
click
fine.
your little plug-in button in Foundry if you haven't already.
I'm just using Foundry.
You can also see if you got to see like the rolls or stuff. You can, I think it's the game log. You can see everyone's rolls in D&D Beyond. Right. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. I'll say most of you actually do make it to the side over here, and behind you, right there is Snexia. She's standing, very wet and very tall, in her dress, and she looks over to Kazdaya, and she's like, "All right, well, let's get home, shall we?"
I suppose we shall. Do I know where we are?
Go ahead and give me a survival.
Sorry, I've got a lot of extra tabs open. Where are my character sheet? Where did it go?
Where are the things I need? Never in the place I need them.
I'm like troubleshooting. Okay, I moved it. Here we go. You said what? Survival?
That's survival.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, looking around, you actually can see a little bit. Part of it does look familiar. Is this that one weird pass at the can't even think of the word, like at the top of Ovella, that you've seen when you were a child, kind of if you go further out past the wall,
Uh-huh.
the back wall of Ovella, if you get over it, there's like a small part of the there's a small part of the island that's not connected,
Uh-huh.
that like an ocean river runs through.
Are we on the right
Right.
side? Are we on the correct side of the ocean river?
You were on the opposite side of the ocean river. and you
Damn
had
it.
the correct side.
Damn it.
It is, and this is not as you guys kind of came down, it's not like the nicest of ocean rivers kind of running through here, as the current, it's a pretty strong current to try and
Right.
get across.
Do I know of any like land bridges we can fjord, or is this like the or that we can ford? Is this the easiest way across, or
This actually, where you're at, would be the easiest way across. It's one of like unless you guys still had your boat, but it would be the easiest way. You know that there are, I think you guys can see it, right? If I'm correct. You see those rocks right there. Those are actually pretty close to getting you to the other side.
Fortunately, this is our closest way across, and the city lies on the other side.
I suppose I could flow the current to be less rapid, so we can swim across.
You can do that.
Indeed.
When did you learn how to swim, mate?
I kind of just look at him stupidly, like,
This is a gift.
Umlaut's like, oh yeah, mate, you're the sad guy. Sad guy swims, yeah, mate, yeah. I remember now. I've been doing a lot of bad stuff lately, so I got rid of all the other memories.
that's not good. It's not good at all.
No, mate, I think I need help or something, but right now we gotta help that lady.
Well, if you can help us across, that would help.
Best I can do is just stop the current so it's easier to swim. Also, I can carry you, maybe. Those who can't swim well.
I would appreciate that.
I believe, Drake also can swim.
Ah, yes, I have my sea legs, as they say.
What are you guys trying to do? What are your
Is there any value in having one of you swim a rope across
Could do it.
and tow us in?
Well, he volunteered, haha.
Feel more at home in the water these days. So, take a rope and swim across using shape water if I need to slow current. So it's easier to get across.
Okay, I'll say you have the ability to get across. In some areas,
Oh.
you do slow the current, but it's enough to get you there without a roll. Because yeah, I was gonna have you roll, but you decided to shape the water. No, but you make it across.
I was made for this.
Born for this.
was born for this. Ocasio, you get across. I will say yes. I will say yeah. As you can see, there's a couple trees around you. If you wanted to put the rope to.
Yeah, sure. I'll maybe snag it over to some of these guys over here. These Rudy boys.
Okay. Alright. You go ahead and do that. The rest of you, go ahead and blow across there. Going across this rope, though, I need everyone to give me in either. Oh my goodness! Look at your character sheet. You can either give me a strength roll, or a dex, one or the other.
I'm gonna go back and try to help Foz or Synexi.
I can
Okay.
help Paz.
I'll go for Synexi then.
Okay, then I'll say then if you're helping anyone, they'll have advantage because you're helping. So whoever you choose,
I'll do
if it's an
Synexi.
NPC, I'll just let them go.
Sure.
Is anybody else helping?
Just
Yeah.
to verify, like I have 30 feet of swimming speed. Does that mean I have like swimming?
You're good at swimming, yeah.
I'm good at swimming. Okay.
Yeah, like
Alright.
you could swim. I'd say for right now, don't worry about the distance across this water.
Okay.
All right.
I was
but
just
know.
verifying. So
Yeah,
I'll help someone across.
Okay, who are you helping? I'll say he came back and got Synexi, so she's back over there. Let's say she's moved.
And I'm gonna like grab onto Foz, like if I can even swim, like he can like be on my back or something, and I can swim.
There is a rope.
There's a
there.
rope you're
So
kind of like
there is a
dragging
rope.
across too.
There's a
Yeah.
rope. So you guys will take the rope across. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Zoom. Anybody else taking the rope across? Go ahead.
Not great.
Not great.
Can I still help?
Yes.
Can I assist Zoom somehow?
Well, give
Since
me
I'm
just
being
a
carried
second.
across, I'm not really
I'm like
sure.
Sorry, I'm like going through your voices, and then some of you I don't see. So,
Oh, okay.
okay, give me just a, okay. So,
No worries.
since Zoom is carrying Foz, Zoom, you can roll with advantage.
I'll roll again. Well,
Meant to be.
Okay, now you can go ahead and give me a deck save.
great.
Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and
I assume
Yes,
I'm
smart
going
you.
to need to roll one as well.
yes, Foz, give me a deck
Yeah.
save. Vulcan,
Yes.
you are.
Excellent.
Nice.
Attaboy.
Okay, so
Here's the
real
rope.
quick before I get to Vulcan, this is how this scenario plays out. Real quick, all right. As everyone watches, Zoom take Fozardine on his back and go across the rope. You guys watch as Zoom's holding on, and he's pulling himself to the ground, but the current is just pulling him just a little bit too strong, and he slips off, taking Foz with it. As Foz, good. We all
sees the
know
whole thing
Foz
coming.
is blind. Yeah, he pulls the I see it coming. He misses the rope, but he's able to grab onto one of the rocks. Fozardine, I want you to roll me a. Go ahead and roll me a acrobatics and go ahead and do it with advantage.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Ones.
That's
What?
incredible.
Oh, ones.
Actually impressive. That a 20 and then 2 1s is the sickest
Wow.
shit I've ever seen in my
Oh
life.
my god.
Wow.
Story of my life. All right.
Please tell me, Ross, you have everyone can see those.
Oh my god.
Oh, it just,
My
okay,
goodness.
It was the lag, but yeah.
That's
So-
incredible.
Fozardine, you're able to catch yourself on this rock. And as you reach out to grab for Zoom, you completely miss as Zoom is now being taken by the current. I will say that.
I'm gonna jump in after them.
All right, Zoom is just about here. And I'm like, where's Fozardine? Fozardine is here on this rock here. hanging on.
Excuse me.
All right, so Casio, you're gonna jump in.
Yeah, swim ahead of them and try to shape water so they're not getting cast downstream.
Okay. The
Daily.
rest of you, Vulcan, you're having a tough time because you're pretty heavy. You're pulling the rope down with you as you're trying to get across
Sinking.
this thing. It's putting a lot of tension on this rope as you're going. Acasio, go ahead and roll me a. Actually, roll me a grapple. I'll let you do it with advantage since you're pretty proficient in the water. Go ahead and roll me another strength, Vulcan. Who else is on this? Oh, also Zoom, roll me a grapple, please.
That's just athletics.
Yes.
All right. It's just I don't have any.
You say advantage.
Yes.
I go with advantage.
No, it's,
Oh.
Acasio has
Yeah.
advantage. Good thing he had advantage. He's able to grab you. You don't have to shape water. You are able to grab him in the current.
I'll grab you with my tentacles while I'm swimming around.
Yeah, all you hear and feel is and just
Tentacle like grabbing
grab
around
you.
your face too.
Yeah, it's a very weird but sensual feeling. You feel safe, but it's also like very hentai like. You don't know where this is going, and you're not sure if you like it or not. I'll say
Better
that.
not awaken anything.
Yes. Fazradine is kicking it on this rock here. Dreek, did you go across yet?
Oh, I was gonna like bring Umlau across.
Oh, okay. Umlau's like, oh mate, I'm gonna run back. Yeah. Let's see
If
if
you're like light, I'm like, I'll bring this one across.
yeah, Umlau it might not make his save here.
What about
just-
the?
I thought you just had to blow at him real hard, and then he just float across.
He might. I'm gonna make Umlau's rolls public here. What did I make you guys? Just a strength check. See if you guys can get across.
Yeah, if he's using the rope.
Oh, he's got a
Oh,
zero
man.
to his strength.
Okay, I'm louder now, right? How much?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, so Umlau rolled a 14. Dreek,
Excellent.
go ahead and roll me a strength.
Strength.
Yeah, I think I'm on your back. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll it. I'll let you roll with advantage.
Okay.
So
Bless.
Umlau's on your back.
Bless you. Wait. All right, there we go.
Hey,
Cool.
Did
All
it
right.
work?
Yes, you're able to. You're able to get.
There's a
you're able
lag.
to get you and Umlau across.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
The Kaz, are you going?
Sorry, yeah, I'm helping Josh. Does anyone else need help, or is everyone mostly across?
Vulcan,
Pause is stuck on the rope.
Vulcan, did you roll me another one?
Oh no, I did miss that.
Can you roll me just one more strength check? Let's see where Vulcan's at. He's a heavy dude. All right, so Vulcan lets go of the rope.
Okay.
You guys
So-
watch.
Oh, boy.
Is anybody on the rope at the moment? So Fazradine's on the rock. Has anybody gone back to get him yet?
I mean, after I got Zoom back, I'd go for Foz.
You go for Faz. Okay.
So what I was gonna say was, as like I guess I'm the last one, just by nature of people going.
Yeah,
I was gonna tie the rope to me, or I guess Bud is still over here too.
He's still over here too.
I guess I would just be the anchor on the other side, tie it to myself. I did manage to get Bud, Josh in here. He just can't use video for the moment.
I can't even
Okay.
control anything unless you saw
okay.
that. I think
I
can roll
did
a
see that.
dice.
Yeah.
I did see that roll. So if that was you, because I thought I pressed
Yeah.
something, because I'm on your character sheet right now. I was gonna
So
be like,
I can literally roll a d20 and that's it. I have no power of moving myself or using anything else.
Okay.
No power.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
Goodness.
I'll do, I got you, Josh. I just had everyone roll strengths. I can roll. Can you roll from D&D Beyond?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Remember to click your little button first.
What little button?
The little
The red button.
top right corner of your
Oh
foundry.
yeah. Yeah.
Or if your character sheet's updated on Foundry. Well, I don't, maybe you can't access it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looks yeah. Character sheets updated. I think I'm getting rolls for you on or no, it's empty. Nope, it's still me.
D&D Beyond us, I'm getting a 15.
Yeah, hold on.
You stop the music.
I did because I was changing the music, then I started talking about.
Okay.
Okay, we saw that roll.
Aha.
Did that work?
Ah,
Yes.
It did work, yeah.
Okay.
victory.
Partial victory. Working on the rest.
All right. Dead air, dead air.
Lead air.
Uh,
So I did
Die
lose my,
or
I did losing
die.
my taste and smell over the last few days.
You did?
Yeah, and I have this
Oh,
whiskey
snap.
here. Dude, it tastes fucking atrocious.
Really?
Without taste, it tastes atrocious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
dude.
tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
Oh,
when I
shit.
was
Oh,
sick, yeah,
man.
couldn't taste or smell. Horrible.
That's
awful.
Sounds like the worst. Yeah, that was one thing I was glad I didn't lose when I got sick.
I was
that's-
asymptomatic, so I didn't nothing.
Yeah.
That's a loud
Yeah.
one.
That's good. Oh yeah.
Me and my
That
son.
is loud.
That's loud. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I was just like, why is these like, what's happening
Basic.
here?
It started
you
super late when I had done it, so
Turn it back up.
I think
Sorry.
changed it again.
sorry.
What? Stop
Is
touching
that
it!
good? Okay, I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving it there.
We can change it ourselves.
Leaving it there.
There we go. I think
All
that's a good volume.
All right, so as Vulcan lets this go, I actually need a strength save from you, Kaz. Bud, I will ask you
Yes.
what. Okay, now for some reason I can't move you guys. What's going on here? Uh-oh, what happened?
I strunk, boy.
What?
OMG.
I think I have to refresh now because now I can't.
Are you on the right selection tool?
Yes. Now I can't move anyone. It's so weird.
I didn't do it.
Wasn't me.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I just moved. Okay, we're good. All right.
God.
So Kaz, what'd you roll? I'm sorry.
23.
23. All right. You feel this hard just whip from the rope as you're looking across, and you see Vulcan kind of let go. Yeah, just kinda like into the water.
He just.
Yeah, I'll say, Acasio, you hear this just as you get Fazradine across. Bud, you're still on the other side with Kaz, and you see this happen. What are you doing in this moment?
Eyes get big, like a cat's. Like they get totally black, just now pondering at the immense amount of water that's here.
Like you saw a red dot on the wall.
You know, I don't know if I. There's got to be another way.
That's what you're wrong, lad. I'll grab him around the waist, and because I've got the rope tied around me, I'm jumping in sideways to try and like head off Vulcan.
All right.
See if I can't bring the rope to him.
You grab Bud, and Bud has no time to do anything, and you guys dive in. I'll say you guys kind of jump in and you move down this way rather quickly. Vulcan's actually kind of moving pretty slow because he's pretty heavy. You make it right here to this rock. Bud, you like come up completely just soaked. You do not look good when you're wet, and you know it. You
Anything
come up
on
on
who
this
you
rock.
ask.
Yeah. Yeah. You come up on the backside of this rock and you're just holding on. Kaz, what are you doing?
So I've left Bud on the rock.
Bud is on the rock right now. Vulcan, you can kind of see in the water, like moving slowly. It's almost as if he's like walking, but he can't move towards the shore.
Sure.
He's just
Is
kind of moving towards.
given the position of where we're at, is the rope now going across this way?
Which way? I'm sorry.
So like, can you see the ruler I'm putting out?
I cannot.
Okay.
You see the ruler I'm putting out here.
Yes.
Okay, so the rope is here. So
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
rope
say, is it?
attached to the rope?
I guess the point what I was asking was like, is the rope within Vulcan's path for him to grab?
Yes. At this point, yes. When you go this way, the rope does move over in this direction to be in his path. It is. I will say it's loose enough where he might be able to reach it. I would need a. Give me an athletics. Vulcan.
You're welcome.
Sorry, Vulcan. I'm sorry. You're just missing the rope as it's kind of flailing about in this current.
I can only do so much.
Guess I'll die.
I guess I'll try to make a snatch for him if he's right there.
You dive in. Both of you go ahead and give me grapple checks. Bud, what are you doing? You're on this rock.
Wait. Who wins? Are we doing like a contested like roll to see? Who
No,
grabs
you're basically just trying to see if you can grab each other.
Oh, is it just like a straight D20 or? What do
Yeah.
you want? Athletics?
Yeah, give me an athletics. Bud, what are you doing in this moment? Oh no.
Oh shit. I'll use my inspiration just to try.
Well, I have inspiration too.
Fuck! It's better. It's
Better.
getting better.
Bud, are you helping?
Yeah, I'll help. What do you need?
Go ahead and roll me in athletics, my boy.
Did it work?
It worked.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Did I get Vulcan's athletics? All right. So, with the help of Bud, he shakes off a little bit of this water and jumps in. He's able to grab onto Vulcan, and he's able to hold on to Kaz's leg just loosely enough for Kaz to come back up for air, but enough to hold on and not be pulled by the current anymore. As you kind of pull down and bring them both up, well, Vulcan's pretty heavy to bring up, but you're just barely able to do it as you guys are kind of moved over and able to stay onto this rock. And then from there, I'll let you guys kind of get through to the other side.
We do some water shaping to help the rest of the way.
Can do.
Help them get through. All right.
Perfect.
Say all of you are now through to the other side. And it is the dead of night.
Well, at least we're on the right side now.
Yes, river conquered.
How much further to the city?
Oh, it's just DM. How far is it to the city?
Go ahead and roll me a survival cast. I'll give you advantage because, of course, you know this place. So I'm just kind of moving you guys away from the edge here.
No worries.
No order.
She
14.
needs to put something else there.
14. It's been a while since you've been here. It's
sure.
a good distance. It's an okay distance. You know, I'll say at this point, you know that the wall is somewhere near here.
Okay.
But you also know that the wall is an okay distance from home.
Like the outer wall?
Yeah, you'd say it's like the outer.
Not too far from the outer wall. The city itself is farther in. We've got a bit of a trek ahead of us.
Well, let's at least get inside the outer wall.
Um,
Perhaps better
Next-
than being camping out in the open. I'm not sure a fire
next
is
he
a
actually
good idea.
next he looks to Kazdaye and is just like, I've never seen the back part of Ovella like this. It's kind of creepy.
Is the back part of Ovella usually like overrun with monsters or something, or like is it why there's a wall there for a reason, right? Like I'm trying to think like is there anything to look out for in this area?
As far as you know, just based on being in the guild, there's always something to look out for. As far as you know from being from Ovella, Ovella's had kind of a sordid past depending on how you kind of look at it. They've had times where they've had to kind of defend themselves against the main kingdom in history's past where they put up walls. Since then, they've kind of put a lot down. And you'll find like ruins of walls or old places Ovella sat on before they started moving closer and closer to the mid of the forest. But as far as why walls are there, A, yes, for like hunting, B, to keep them safe, C, because again the sordid past of having to deal with like the mainland and the kingdom, and Ross's zoomed in face.
Yep.
This side of Ovella holds a lot of history for us. There's not much reason to come out here, unless you're part of the guard.
And it can also serve as, the guard, good training area. It's pretty overrun with lots of trees and bushes and things like that. So it's a good area to kind of, train and fuck around in.
How does it compare to the forest of on the way to Crans?
The forests on the way to Crans, I will say, Crans is probably much worse.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Ovella being essentially Ovella considers itself a kingdom. Rightfully so. Most of the people here are heirs to something, but but they do take a bit of pride in like their surrounding area as far as like the latter years of everything that's happened from the awakening and stuff like that, due to like the trying to like upkeep for walls and safety and more stuff like that. A lot of it has come to be more overgrown in the outer areas than what it used to be when the upkeep was very different.
Cool. Onward.
As you guys move forward inside this dark forest.
Are we hunting for
Dark
wabbits?
forest. You are hunting for wabbits. Go ahead and roll me perception checks.
Be very, very quiet.
Very, very quiet.
I would have at this point moved back. Wow, so I cannot select myself. Interesting.
Weird.
That is
In
weird.
the interest of fairness, those of us with dark vision or without dark vision, do we roll at disadvantage? Is it that dark?
No, at this moment, no. You don't have to
Okay.
roll a disadvantage.
Oh.
Can you move yourself now?
Yeah, I had to switch off something and switch back. I just want to be rear guard. At least put the Duchess in the middle.
Umla will be right here. You guys can move yourself. Bud, are you front or back?
You front.
You're front.
I'll bring up the rear.
You bring up the rear with Kaz? Okay.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot I have a swimming speed now because I'm level 6.
I wondered if you had a tail. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
It was good
But
drama.
it
good
already
drama.
happened. It was good drama. It already happened.
I'll say Ocasio touched me, and then my
That's what
aquatic
happened.
stuff
Perfect.
started
That's
right
how you
then.
made it.
We retcon. Suddenly I go gills.
Suddenly kills.
Suddenly kills. Okay. I will say, Bud with your kitty ears, Ocasio, Kaz and Dreek just barely makes it. You guys around you hear buzzing.
Oh no.
I think I can hear them.
I'm going to attempt a divine sense.
Or
Although I'm not sure. I'm not sure what good it'll do, but
Can you post that up for me?
yeah.
Gonna use bovine sense.
So it gives me a 60 foot radius where I detect things that are not behind total cover. It's celestial fiends or undead. So this may not work, but it'll at least be information.
Yeah, these aren't any.
They're bug type.
They're bugged.
Yeah.
Hey, it still tells me something.
Yeah,
Gosh
they,
dang Weedles.
Super effective.
I will give you. I'll give you this. You definitely sense a. You obviously sense a presence. The problem is that you don't just sense a presence, you sense multiple. And it's not like, 3 or 4.
Right.
It's more like, 20 to 30, 50 to 60. The range of kind of what you're feeling seems to be a lot.
Swarm.
They're swarming all around us.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
And I'm gonna cast Emboldening Bond that it's actually gonna let me. Sure.
I posted. Yeah.
Aha!
You did it.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I'm gonna put that on cost. Let's see, let me roll and see who's gonna get this. Cost, just because you're right next to me. I'm gonna give it to Foz and Acasio. Each of you guys gets a D4.
D4.
When you do an
you also
attack.
get a plus 10 to your stealth checks. I will.
Oh baby.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna keep this roll. Yeah, everyone, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. I'm gonna keep this roll.
God damn.
These rolls for you guys, because you guys can hear all of these around you, as they've alerted you guys to what's
Damn
going
it.
on. Well, you have a plus 10, so it's a 14.
Yeah, but still, I rolled a really good one and then a
Haha.
bad one.
Okay, so mine total is.
Oh, you have disadvantage, huh? Because your armor.
Yeah, I'm wearing
Oh
plate.
yeah. You're right. I forgot to roll
Wait.
that.
Ooh. Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
I specifically have disadvantage because of plate mail. Oh, you're wearing scale mail now, aren't you?
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Cause don't you have a +4 or a D4 also?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing the math.
Oh, do I get a
did you roll
D4?
your D4? Yes.
did
Did
not.
you give one to? Did you give one to Kaz?
I did.
Bud. Okay, so Kaz,
Uh-huh.
you have a D4.
1!
1,
22.
Brings me to a 15.
22, 15.
Are you getting the plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace?
I am,
Ah.
yes.
Okay.
Because I got the far.
All right. I honestly wasn't expecting him to cast Pass Without a Trace on you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys forward here. As you guys come to. Oh, sorry, come dudes if you guys were knocked out. As you guys come up, you guys move forward, you guys hear this very loud buzzing noise around you. You guys actually look up, and I'm like, cannot see what this thing is. There we go. You guys actually look up and to see inside this tree right here. You guys can actually see this large swarm in this tree. The buzzing that they're making, the vibrations, you can almost feel it for how big this swarm is in this tree. It almost encompasses the tree. You guys without dark vision basically just see can like feel the vibrations, but you guys with dark vision can actually see the actual movement of these creatures hanging onto this tree, almost simulating like the leaves moving, but you guys actually can see these thick bug-like creatures. Go ahead and roll me another stealth as you guys try to get past this swarm right here.
Okay.
I'll say Cass, roll me a survival also.
Okay. Hey.
I'm gonna reload right quick because it looks like it's frozen for me.
It is refreshed.
Yeah.
Everyone rolls stealth, you said?
Yes, please.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm trying to do
Alright,
a.
cool.
Looks like we did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone passed their stealth checks. You guys come up and around. You guys realize you guys are trying to get over this large tree that's
Cool.
that's been pushed over. I'll say you guys get up and around this trees. You guys are trying to come up now this hill. I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to move you back, zoom. Move you guys up just a little bit here. As you guys come up to the bottom of this hill, you guys are listening to this swarm. I need everyone to give me acrobatics checks. This hill as you get to is like rough terrain, but it's it's very muddy and slippery.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
So sequential.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
There we go.
So, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mine was-
Anyone who has those D4s, you might want to roll them.
My third one in a row.
Yeah, mine ended up being a 17 total.
I mean, hey,
15
it's-
plus 2.
This is something.
It's something. Yeah, most certainly something.
Bud, you got a 14 plus anything?
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's all I got.
And
Kind of
Kaz, you got a 14. Did you get plus?
I got a 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So the only two that didn't make it would be Bud and Wolken, as
Zoom
they're
got
trying
5.
to.
Oh jeez.
What's up?
Zoom got 5.
Oh, and Zoom. As you guys are coming up, as you guys are trying to come up, you guys end up sliding down. Zoom, you're in front of everyone. You're also one of the biggest. As everyone else is kind of able to get out the way, Umlau screams like, "Oh mate, the cow guy's fallen!" And he like jumps over that way. Ocasio, you're up on top already. You take Wolken and you take Bud with you down this hill at the bottom. When you guys do that, I need the three of you to roll me stealth checks with disadvantage.
We still have-
Double disadvantage.
Automatic fail.
Ow, cat. Ow.
You wanted me in your lap. Meow.
Meowza.
There's a cat doing cat things. Meow.
See?
Yeah, let's hear you. I got my cat.
If you don't
You
pet
mouth
me,
again,
I'm
I'll
sleep
call
at
you.
the bottom of the river, see?
I'll be burying you in my litter box, see?
I like yours better.
I take offense to that.
All right, even with disadvantage, you guys are able to make it. This bee swarm is just not good enough for you guys, and you're able to pass. Go ahead and give me one more
Let's pass without
athletics check to get up there. Let's get you guys past this wall.
All of us?
No, just the three at the bottom.
Athletics?
Nice.
You make it.
Oh,
no.
come on.
Walking!
Wolken, you're having a rough time. You eventually make it, and Bud, I'll say that Bud and Wolken are helping each other up. to get up this hill, and Zoom just kind of passes you guys up. It was a fluke the first time, but then he was like, "I got a tail," and started using it.
Right in the mud.
Right in the mud.
Right in the mud.
Bro, 14 for me.
Roll 14, Azudine.
In the
Did
mud.
you fail your roll earlier?
Me? I
Yeah.
don't think so. No.
No. You're
No,
good.
you don't need to
made
get
it.
it.
Oh,
You made
I
it.
thought you were.
made it.
I thought you were asking for a group.
I was
Never
like,
mind.
No, I was
Sorry,
like,
I'm tired.
you failed, paused.
No,
No.
think straight.
Okay, so I'll say you guys made it through the wall. As Nexi gets through the wall, she looks to you, Kaz, and she's like, "I'm pretty sure we're close." And you look around, and you realize you are actually close to home.
I think should start looking a little familiar now. Minus the bugs.
Minus the bugs. As you guys continue
Just keep your
to
head down,
walk
Duchess.
forward, as you guys continue to walk forward through the darkness, I'll say it takes you guys a good couple hours through the night. There are no creatures to bug you. There are no monsters to hound you. As you guys continue through on your path, you guys start to reach Odasses.
OMG.
Naboo.
Ah, Nubia. We have lots of that.
Oh, bird.
You see, I worship a Dabuba.
These don't have no booba.
Paladin knows a Dabuba.
Oh, there's a burb.
Whoa.
That is a bird.
Ah,
Word. You guys get to I don't know how that's there. I don't remember putting it there. I turned it on earlier. It was like,
I can't turn it off.
yeah, I was like, I'm leaving it.
Perfect.
That's why I
leave
can't get in the
It
server.
fits.
It's
The eagle took my place.
Oh, yeah.
That's
guys,
Joel.
All the eagles the whole time.
Joel.
Craw.
That's Craw.
he made it. You guys make it to the outskirts of Ovella. You guys can hear the water, the fresh water flowing. It's almost that you can smell the change in the air from where you guys were. The salty sea air, the overgrown forest, but then you come here and everything just seems to fit. As you guys can see these like tan and green buildings that kind of spire up, using the land all around it to kind of shape how the buildings go, but essentially keeping the aesthetic of the natural world around it. But what you guys are looking at isn't from the bottom. You guys are actually staring down into the crevice of where Ovella was built. As you also look around, you have the Kaz, you know this pass. As you came up, you kind of remember, and you trying to remember what exactly it is that you were really avoiding as you were coming up. You just knew that this was the right way, but now you do remember. You were avoiding the titanic waterfalls that cascade down around the city. As you look to your left and look to your right, even in the darkness, you can see the steady steam and flow of these waters around you guys. Synexi looks to you, Kaz, and then looks to the group. I haven't seen home in such a long time. I think there's a way down this way. And she leads you guys to a narrow staircase along the mountain pass that brings you down into the city as the sun starts to come up and illuminate the water and the spires around it. I'll say it takes you guys about an hour really to kind of traverse as you guys are kind of going down these steps and behind some of these waterfalls. You guys are like circling the city coming down into there. you guys come to a small, like, little dock. And right there where the dock is a, like, gondola style boat. There's a man in there, and he's standing there. He looks and sees your group coming. Oh. Newcomers. And he kind of looks around. No shipment today, I see.
Returning citizens.
Returning. And then he looks and he sees, oh, the Duchess? Yes, of course. Please. And he kind of waves you guys onto his boat. Takes you guys across the water, and these are, even with the waterfalls around you guys, these waters are very still and calm. You guys can actually see, like, they're very clear also, and you guys can see the fish and the other sea life that are in the waters. And as you come across, you get to this you get to the other side, and there's a dock, but this dock, there's a nice, like a very nice, like, tan building that comes up. It just has like a walkway right through it, but on either side of it, as you guys get closer, on either side there's like a window that you could talk to someone in there. And the guy on the gondola gets up, and he kind of like puts his oar down and goes up, and you see that he's quickly talking to one of the people at one of those windows as you guys are steadily getting off the gondola and walking towards them. And as
Are we able to hear what he's saying?
You can roll me a perception. Anybody, if they want, can roll me a perception, see what he's saying.
Not quite perceptive, boy.
You and those kitty ears.
Jesus, dude. Roll more 15s, please.
It's all I get.
He's not being like super quiet about what he's saying. He's just kind of like, oh, the Duchess is back, and she brought a bunch of weird men with her. Look, and you see actually like someone pokes their head out of this window and looks down, and then they duck back real quick into the window, and you see like their hand like shoo the man away as he goes. He comes back to you guys. Duchess, you're safe. Gentlemen, welcome to Avella. And he kind of shoos past you guys. Synexi walks over to one of the windows. She speaks with the person real quick, and then she looks back to you guys. I guess they were expecting a shipment of something. But they got me instead. And I guess you also.
I happened to mention what they were expecting.
I guess they were expecting some supplies to help feed the city. So,
Well, maybe later.
hopefully so. We should probably report to the council, though, and let them know that I'm safe, and that you guys are here to do... Actually, besides to get me home, what is it you guys are here to do?
That remains to be seen.
Take gas and take names.
She just...
Probably going to intimidate some bees. If I'm
She's
lucky.
just like, I guess you can mess with the insect life around here. It's pretty shitty. Yeah. But we should probably consult with the council. It's time they knew at least that I was safe.
Lead the way.
Can I just do a quick insight check on her?
Yes.
Because she's been awful direct about getting us here, and like, okay, well.
I'd also like to make an insight check, but this would be on the other people. Like, does this seem like normal? Because Daniel's getting some sketch vibes.
Main insight.
All right.
Kaz is just like, huh.
Whatever you
Just gonna
say.
kill- Yeah,
Sure.
I'll listen to what you say. Fazuddin is just like, this is how Avella runs.
Seems legit.
Weird.
Seems
That
legit.
said, that die said 18, but the roll says
Really?
8.
Oh.
On my screen it did.
Oh.
Tell me no.
But my dice roll.
Let's tell him a 5!
You guys, she leads you around the city to the council chambers. As you guys walk, as you guys can all see this picture, the city looks very much like this. A lot of the areas that you go either have some type of cascading like waterfall and plant life around it, or you're like walking on the edge and about to fall in the water. But everywhere around here is quite beautiful. Some of the buildings seem like they're like encrusted with gems, but it's just the way the sun shines off of some of the glass that's here. A lot of these windows are just very finely, very fine, nicely stained with these hues of blue, green, and red stained glass. A lot of these windows, and as she leads you up higher and higher into the city, you guys come to this very large dome-like building with a large spire on top of it. She turns around to you guys once again. These are the council chambers. Just to let you guys know, if you haven't been to Avella or heard of how Avella runs as of late, we still do have a ruling family, but most things go through the council. So please try to be as respectful as you can. She opens the doors and leads you guys in. You guys go through this very long, like dark hallway. The tile on the ground is very different than kind of like the look on the outside. It's these very hard black like diamond shapes on the ground, and these are hard tile diamonds on the ground. As it all goes through, the entire floor is like this gray it's like this matte gray tile with these hard black diamonds in different positions everywhere. And as you guys come through to this larger room, inside is this very pretty standard fantasy style long table in there, and you can see a bunch of people discussing various things as the morning has just dawned upon you guys, upon them, but they all seem to have been up either like through the night or have just come in here guns ablazing about for whatever they are speaking about. In this moment, I will have Kazdaye roll me a perception.
Personally.
But I still don't have +4s on stuff, right? That ended?
It lasts for 10 minutes, I believe.
That probably
Yeah,
ended.
that ended.
No.
Yeah. My goodness.
Bill, you're the serious one.
Synexi walks into this room and she looks up, she walks into this room ahead of you guys. As you guys walk into the she's like making these really hard, like determined steps. Like at the beginning of a show when you hear someone like walking across like a room and it's just that noise. Pretty much that's what you hear when she walks into this room, and you see as everyone's talking, they kind of stop and they look over. Of course, they see her tall, slender figure first, and you hear one of them, a woman. You hear her voice. She's like, "Oh dear, you've made it back," and she hurriedly heads towards Synexi, and as you see, she's a shorter woman. She's a shorter woman. She wears these kind of like these smaller glasses, and she has this long braid around her shoulder. She's wearing this apron, but this apron almost seems ironic because like underneath the apron you can see she has like leather armor underneath there. But at the same time, she is an an older woman. And when she pushes next to you and she's holding her and she's looking at her. It's been way too long. And who are your... And as she kind of looks to the side, she makes eye contact with Kaz Dae. Kaz, as you look at this woman, the face that you see is one you haven't seen in a very long time. In fact, when you left this place, you thought this person was dead. Is that... Did my boy actually come home? And she like almost like shoves Snexy out the way and like jumps towards you and puts her arms around you.
Because I would not be reciprocal of the hug. He would just kind of very awkwardly pat her on the back. Hello, Mom.
What? My boy. You're alive?
So are you.
Yeah. I am.
And
And she kind of like does one of these head leans and she looks back and you can see him standing there. Now you remember your dad as this kind of older shopkeeper, not too he didn't seem back then like a super strong guy. He just, was just trying to pretty much just make ends meet and do what he can to, keep everything running with his shop and everything. When you look over to this man, he seems like he just took that guy, broke him in half and ate him. And then just like grew to be like 2 sizes bigger. You can see your dad now. He seems a lot more muscular. He actually had, yeah, like he does look like he's hit the weights. It's been a long time since you've been home, so to see your dad like this versus what he was before, a lot of changes have happened in Ovella. He actually has like very nice clothing on, and when you actually realize the stuff your mother's wearing, she actually has like very nice clothing, of course, with this very nice leather armor. And he looks over to you. I wasn't sure if your mother was playing a trick on me, or if it was the salty boy I saw across the sea long ago.
I just realized too, I'm wearing fucking what's his name's mask. I don't even remember.
Oh,
his
you
name.
are
He's
wearing the
dead now.
mask. You are wearing the mask. I forgot about that.
I'll take it
I
off.
forgot about that. Take it off and all this happens.
Well, so what I'll say before I do though, I'll get closer and I'll say it's been a long time, da, and then I'll move move a hand over to like remove my mask. I want to do another like surreptitiously do another divine sense.
Okay.
Just within range of these people, because I don't believe it at all. So just within 60 feet, if
Yeah.
of any celestial fiends or undead are nearby.
You cast divine sense and everything is in the clear.
Your mom.
Yeah, in fact, you're more stunned in the fact that when you left, you didn't see them. You thought they had died.
Yeah.
You thought, the worst possible thing that could happen had happened. And so in that moment, or in that time, you decided, I'm going to move on with my life and do whatever. So coming back home, this is more of a shock to you. I was like, who'd I lose? Did I lose James?
You
Probably.
did.
And he's
He's
back.
back.
He's back.
So yeah, that whole move is just to surreptitiously cover like the passing glow over my eyes as I reach out with my divination sense. But yeah, they're
They're your parents.
Their celestial son, who looks only passingly like them, has arrived
They-
home.
Yeah, do you take off your mask fully?
Sure. Yeah.
When you do and your father sees your face, he's looking at you and he's just like, I didn't get to tell you, my boy, that you know, things weren't always the best when you were here. We didn't always make the best choices for you while you were here. But just know, my son, in the time you've been gone, I've tried to right some of those. I know I didn't reach out very much at all. We weren't sure if you were alive either. But I got to tell you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he looks you dead in the eye, he goes, what I saw that night, when I thought everything was lost. I saw my son be a hero. And in fact, I saw my son be my hero. And it's why you see me where I'm at today. And of course, your ma.
Well, frankly, I'm surprised you're all alive. But I've been telling you from the beginning, it's not easy to shoulder responsibility. It's what I've been doing from the womb.
It was no easy feat, I tell you that. A lot of rebuilding for this city, a lot of time and effort, and a lot of boring-ass meetings that I had to sit in to make sure that we could get things built and done and keep us safe.
Well, then I suppose I regret that I ever left. It's good to
Oh
see
no,
you.
my boy.
It's good to see you alive.
It's good to see you alive. But don't regret that you left. You had a life to live, and we had one to get started. I wasted away in that shop. Now I own them all.
Shit. God damn. Does he flex when he does it? He's just like, now I own them all.
Now I own them all.
Now I'm the fucking best.
It sounds like a flex.
Your mom, you're right. Your mom comes up and she's like, he doesn't tell you how he got them all. First of all, your daddy is a ratscallion bastard. Okay. And anyway, you bought like 2 shops and then the others were sold because they were beat to shit and then you just rebuilt them. It's nothing special. He just made the money other ways. You know, trading and becoming the guy who does all the coin around the city. Nothing great. It's not like you're out there like my girls.
The girls.
Yes. You see, you're not the only one that was inspired, or well, your father wasn't the only one that was inspired by you. Why do you think I wear this armor? I started a small little brigade myself. We've been keeping the walls safe. In fact, how did you guys get in?
We came in from the north side via the Bay of Death, right?
Correct.
There's a crack in the wall.
We came in via a crack in the wall, bypassing the bugs. Down via the Bay of Death through the north.
Talk about the
Snuck
crack in
in.
the wall you used to play in all the time.
You mean play? You mean I used to kick all the bullies' asses down in the crack?
Play, kick bullies' asses, whatever you guys did down in the ditches down there. Either way, I'm glad you found your way home, and you brought some friends. But please, tell us. You brought us home, but what really brings you guys here? You didn't bring our supplies with you, so there must be something else.
I'm not sure the supplies are coming, but we're here to punch a hole through and make sure they do. Also to deliver to the Duchess, but...
Alright.
I work with the guild now. These your members are here to investigate your little bug infestation down in the crack and beyond.
When you said the guild, she kind of scoffs a little bit. The guild? The guild finally sent someone to actually help us. You know, but we've been ringing the guild for help for quite some time.
And they've been attempting to send supplies for quite some time, but nothing's made it through. Except us. Without supplies.
She looks around to the rest of your group. She sees Bud, and she sees Bud. She sees like the various colors of your group. And she's just like, this is what the guild provides.
Aye, some of the best.
And that blue one over there making the dancing and doing the weird stuff. Some of the best.
More than he seems.
Mate, look over here, mate. This huge table, mate. I can dance on it. And he starts playing a little song. Lulu, Ovella too. I see. Well, I guess we should probably get you guys up to date on what we actually have of these beasts. What exactly did you guys see out there? And I'll catch you up.
Just a tree swarming with bugs. Managed to pass by him with a little bit of trickery.
Okay. I'll tell you this. Those guys are something. Like, how do I...
Ooh, how do I? Odin's alive!
Eagle.
So she goes and she grabs she grabs these paper, and she says, well, I'll tell you what, those tiny little fuckers you got to be careful by. Too many stings and you'll be done. But, and she rolls out this parchment. This is exactly what we're messing with now.
Is there a dead one on it or something?
Did I show you guys? There it is.
Yeah,
Did
you
I
showed
show
it to us.
guys? Oh, there it
Do you
is.
see it's on a parchment?
Yeah, like she shows you guys like this like someone like drew out. This is, I'll say this is much bigger than those ones out in the trees. In fact, this is about as big as any one of us. This was probably seen maybe just a couple days ago. Moving closer to some of the walls.
So you think it's a queen?
Possibly. It's something. We've had bigger issues with these as of late. The smaller ones we've learned to burn, but the bigger ones are a little bit tougher. If you can catch a tree on fire without being detected, you can get the small ones out easy. But I've only had one of my girls return back alive when they fought some of these.
So there's multiple of these big ones.
One more time.
There's multiples of these big ones.
There has to be. I
We
don't
found a.
think-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
We found a source of where they're all coming from, or they're just swarming around the walls. What keeps them
We've
from
been-
coming in?
We've been searching for a source. And in fact, we've been able to keep just enough of a magical barrier from the clerics at the church. Just holding enough to keep them out. It's not something that we can really do every day. Our power is draining. Our resources are waning. And without supplies coming in as quickly or almost at all, Ovella's destruction is sure. If we can't maintain this magical barrier, or if we can't destroy these insects, whatever they are, then our home is done.
The small ones. Do they look identical?
She takes out another piece of paper. The small ones don't seem as harmful, but You can definitely tell the difference. Did you guys see that one? There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was thinking that maybe the small ones turn into the large ones, but it doesn't seem to be the case if they don't look all that too similar.
We haven't gotten close enough to study anything. We just burn them and move if we can. Trying to-
Do you burn them because it's the most effective way of dealing with the small ones, or do you burn them for a reason?
We burn them because we found it's the most effective to deal with the small ones.
Just
It
not the
also
big ones.
helps- Yes, it also helps mark where we've seen them, so we can kind of keep track of where the territory is. We try to burn just the tree that they're on, not the entire forest. This is still our home.
And how
You
long
guys
ago
have-
did they start showing up?
It's been a while, me boy. You know, since the awakening happened, it seems like the mutation of some of the creatures out in the forest of Ovella have gotten quite crazy. We hadn't even seen these maybe until a couple of years ago. They seem to have jumped the river. From what I'm told, the Strait of Nadir, there's some over there.
So
Down
you know
there.
about the mutations that are happening to the animals.
We think this is, from what we've deduced, we think that this mutation has also affected the bug life here. We have, you know, a lot of lush plants and different things, varieties. It's not surprising that the bug life here would be mutated in any way, but at the same time, why? Are you saying there are other mutations out there? I mean, we know there are other monsters, but we thought those all just came from the cracks in the earth.
Indeed. We've seen wolves turned into monsters. I myself in Zoom there are living proof of mutations.
Still a working theory. We don't have any kind of rhyme or reason as to why it happens.
Well,
Stepping back real quick, did you say they came across the Strait of Nadir? Are you saying that they migrated over from the deserts?
from an old contact I had over by Nadir, they said they'd had some problems in their mountains over by the Gate of Elandris. Some type of bug-like monsters. Then we were having issues getting boats across the strait into the Loch of Nadir over to Krantz. So they had to stop here straight into Ovella, go across, and then take the other ports. Then we're having issues with the other ports. With Ginnis, Hornghost, things coming from Wilter. We started realizing that they started creeping up. And anything that they, I guess, see as a threat, they would just attack. Take root and just keep moving.
Or a source might not even be here.
Possibly. But we do have reason to believe that something is over by the Twin Hills.
What is in the twin? What's the Twin Hills? do I know what that is?
Looks like, huh?
Over, actually, Kaz, you do know what the Twin Hills are without a check. The Twin Hills are pretty famous in Ovella as, yep, that's right, they are right there.
The two humps.
Yes, the two humps. The Twin Hills are kind of like this, like ritual-like area. They've always been left in their natural state, but they've always had either some sort of like festival around them. Something great grand has always happened around the Twin Hills, except for these last couple of years, in the fact that they feel like they've been taken over. What we believe is that a nest or something sits somewhere near the Twin Hills. If we can take that one down, we might be able to free up at least one port for Avella, but we're not entirely sure. We don't know how far widespread, and if you said you've come from the north and saw a swarm, then it makes sense why we haven't received anything.
So how many days travel would it be to get to these Twin Hills?
Get to the Twin Hills probably about a day or two. Most likely 2. Run into trouble.
I don't know how long we've been going today already, but would it be something we should get started now, or should we explore the city a bit first before going out?
I feel like that would be wiser.
That's up to you guys. You guys also have kind of gone through the night, so I'd say if you guys did try and like bail out now, you'll take a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
I think you guys already have a point of exhaustion too.
Great.
From shedding away
Alright.
the night beforehand, yeah.
Oh
So
fuck!
Yeah, you'll be running with another one, yeah.
Wow, that river should have been a lot different.
That river should have been a lot different.
Oh,
Nice.
crap.
Let's just get a little bit of information, maybe about the larger insects.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. You see that there's information on these parchments down here. 3. You're like, I'm understanding everything you're saying, but everything that's on this paper, I'm hoping it's what you're saying.
Right. I was just hoping that we could find people to talk to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll say, yeah. I mean, just around the city. Like, are you guys leaving from there and going around the city to try and run?
Finding a place to stay, I guess, right?
Yeah, that'll be the eventual goal, is exploring a bit.
Okay. What I'll say is, Kaz, your mom's name. By the way, your mom's name is Siobhan, but it's spelled the Irish way. So I just want you to.
Shibon.
Yeah. It's Siobhan, but it's spelled the Irish way. Your dad's name is somewhere down in my papers, but I cannot see it right now. But I know her name for sure. And she seems to lead. Some military expert around here. She goes up to you specifically, looking around to the group, and she's just like, "So, you're here to take care of our bug problem, oh, Bishop?"
Been a bit busy. Provoking old gods and finding new ones.
Of course. We all remember our church might just not be good enough for the great Kazdae. And she slaps you on the back and goes, "But I know you found a better route in life, and that's all that matters."
Not so much finding something better than Ovella, or leaving home behind, or like I got left behind along the way.
Well, just know, my boy, I would never leave you behind. You always have a place here. In fact, if these are all your guildmates, your buddies, your friends, you all have a place to stay here.
That's my idea. That'd be most welcome. And I hope you and I would have a spare a moment, private time with your son.
Of course, my boy, of course. Please. You see Synexi is talking to a couple other the council members, and she starts to actually leave with one that actually looks vaguely like her. He's a little bit shorter. He has these longer elven ears, and he's kind of wearing like this longer I can't even think of the word, like the jacket, but anyway, he's like, yeah, he's in these nice fine clothing, like a longer jacket, and he kind of walks away, and he's kind of like walking like a nerd with his books like this on his chest as he's talking to her. That's the only way I can think of anytime anybody walks like that. Just scream nerd and then keep moving. But yeah, you see them walking away. They seem to be walking like towards steps. Your mother also points to those steps. So we do have rooms here, as this isn't really well, you know, my boy, we don't really receive many guests, so there aren't really many rooms for people to take. But here in the council chambers, we keep spare rooms just in case we have to keep people here. You know, dignitaries and things like that. So you'll find your rooms are a bit more fancy than normal.
I'm sure we'll find that amenable.
Alright. Well, I'll leave you to whatever you're doing, and if you need anything, my boy, please come talk to me. I'm gonna keep out these papers and go talk to your dad.
I'll be along shortly.
Alright. So I'll say the rest of you, you guys are all around kind of this council table. Do you guys head up to your rooms? What are you guys doing?
Sure.
Alright.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, leaving from this council table, you guys head up like these like double staircase, this very elegant, double staircase. As it goes up, you guys head to the opposite end of where Synexy goes. She goes left, you guys go right. You guys end up down this very long, fine hallway. And on each side, there are doors on opposite sides of each other. I'd say there's about, there's 4 doors on each side. So damn near everyone can have like their own room. Each room is pretty laid out, basically the same, a very nice bed. There's like it's almost like a very nice hotel room. Nice dresser in there, you know, all the amenities that you would need if you were, like I said, like a dignitary. They each have their own private bath as well. And I'll say you guys set up, or you guys get in there, and even though it's morning, I'll give you guys a long rest to kind of get through your day, and I'll actually leave you guys there for tonight.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Beautiful.
Rest.
No longer exhausted.
Yes, and you're passed without a trace, Tyler, you bastard.
Got you.
Got you.
He'll do it again.
I know, I'll do it again. It's okay.
One of those spells that's a crime not to take.
Well, I was looking at your guys' wisdoms, and I'm like, all right, so none of the passive perceptions, like they'll get past that. Like I know, but I'm like, let me see. And then he's like, I cast pass without a trace. I was like, you shit bastard.
That's the one. That's the one.
Gotcha.
Well, they're definitely not going to see that. But when you guys fell, I was like, oh, this might be it. This might be it where they. So,
Yeah.
You know, they all.
Yeah, lucky.
If we knew he had exhaustion,
This is
we
it.
probably would have failed that though.
We probably would have been in
Yeah.
combat for sure. Yeah.
That's all right.
That's also our
It's
bad.
all right. It's all right. Things happen.
Indeed.
It's okay. Next time we'll get into some really good stuff.
I don't trust it.
I don't know about that.
Mom and Dad are magically alive. I don't believe it.
He's like, what is going
It's
on?
alive.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
All right.
we're all
Thank
leaving.
you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
sir.
thought that'd be a nice
Thank you,
little
thank
twist
you.
for you.
It is.
Thank you guys.
The twist.
What the twist?
All right, team. Bye bye.
Good night, boys.